Hey Sunshine, I am so sorry that it's taken me so long to make this video. I actually have been battling a root canal and a fever that I have not been able to have taken care of because of COVID. So my apologies, but my question is, and this you might have, and I apologize if you clarified this already and I just didn't listen correctly. But yes, I have 75 things to grade today. But I wanted to go in and just so what I'm finding is that I've created documents for my learners that are continual living documents. So, for example, um, you'll notice here we do a code of cooperation, and my learners, I'm having them fill one out for every day. It's just basically a rubric, and they're going back in. They're talking about their improvement, their reflection, and they're scoring themselves. So this week we're focusing on teamwork. And what I find that I have to do is I have to embed it for every single day because it's a living document, but they need to have access to it every day. Because what happens is when I give them, like for example, Catherine, if I say great job and I click it here, then it goes back to her and I don't necessarily have access to it unless I go into Empower and search for it. So for example, like we're using ERWC right now, um, and we're looking at bottled water versus tap. So I'm trying to go down to it. Let's see. My apologies. So, for example, right here, Kelly is working on bottled water versus tap. So, I gave them certain exercises to do because, again, I know, this is kind of a structure. I don't want to use everything. I'm only going to use the things that are important, relevant to them. So, you'll notice that I had them go in and do certain things. If I give them feedback, so if I give her feedback, like great job Kelly, so if I give her feedback and I click the box, then it goes away, I don't get it back. So I just wanted to know if there was like an easier way to store things. So some of these I won't, like for example, if I give her feedback for that, I won't check this because then I want to be able to access it again without having to go in and dig for it. So I hope that that makes sense. I'm not too sure if that does. But I just wanted to know how I can provide my learners feedback on a document, and then they can correct that feedback and then send it right back to me. All right. Thank you so much for being awesome and amazing. So if you could add that feedback tab for us, that would be awesome. And there was one more thing I was going to make a suggestion for, but that's okay. When I think of it, I will send it to you. All righty. Thank you for being awesome and amazing and for supporting us. All right. Have a great afternoon.